The average person spends $1,200 on prescription drugs a year, and these tips can save you a lot of money. The first tip is ask for free samples from your doctor, because a lot of times they will have a plethora of samples. $18 billion worth of samples are given to doctors per year. That's a lot of potential free medication. Not a long-term solution, but sometimes it'll help you get started. Second tip, go to a preferred drugstore in terms of your health insurance list. Some pharmacies can set really high prices as compared to maybe a pharmacy in your network. You can save anywhere from 5 to 15% by sticking with one of the preferred stores. Even if you have a couple of pharmacies on the list, call them because prices can vary. Last tip, go to the drug manufacturer website, check for coupons as well as rebates. You may see that some offer discount programs for people who meet certain income and prescription insurance criteria. My last tip is this. Dr. McCary mentioned 5 billion prescriptions per year. Always ask your doctor this: is this prescription necessary? A lot of unnecessary prescriptions are written, and if you ask, hey doc, are there alternatives to this prescription? Many times your doc may say, you know what, there are. Let's try this instead.
And remember that every time you go to the doctor, you might not need a prescription, because remember, antibiotics don't treat viral infections, right? So if your doctor is trying to tell you that you don't need a medication, an antibiotic, because you have a viral infection, maybe don't, feel like you're not getting good care.
These doctors wouldn't do that right here, these three.
Not these three.
No.
No way, no how.
What can you do to cut your risk of an early death without leaving your house? Tidy up the house. It's true. According to a new study out of Norway, doing chores around the house can actually prevent an early death. Researchers examined 8 studies following close to 40,000 adults for roughly 6 years, and they found those who did light to moderate physical activities throughout the day lowered their risks of dying. Activities included cooking, washing dishes, vacuuming, going for walks in there because, what are you doing when you're vacuuming?
For a walk.
You're going for a walk. The analysts concluded just 24 minutes of moderate activity may be all you need. That's about the amount of time it takes to get the house looking nice and clean,
sweeping.
awesome.
Then remember that every little bit counts.
Yeah.
Take a flight of stairs, do some
But
chores.
you don't have to go to the
Stand
gym,
Dr.
Dr.
Nita.
Nita.
In addition,
The household's your gym.
the house.
I don't belong to a gym.
You don't belong to a gym.
No.
He curls his wife.
Jump rope.
He did not confirm,
That's
nor
like
did
about-
he deny
that's like about
that he
110 pounds.
his wife.
Winter. Shorter days, dry air, and colder weather can disrupt your sleep. So today's doctor's prescription, 3 tips to sleep better in the winter months. Take one away, Dr. Nita.
Well, first, I want you to turn down the heat. Your gut instinct might be to crank the heat at night, but high body temperatures can lead to fragmented sleep. So keep the thermostat around 68 degrees while you snooze.
Or I like to go down to
even
65.
lower.
65?
Save on energy and sleep like a baby. Get in a fight with your wife about it because she wants to sleep with it at 73, 74.
Well,
But
73,
that's why
that's my
68's kind of sweet spot.
In the
'Cause
middle?
it is.
Everybody's happy?
But yeah, 65, ooh, that is some deep sleep.
That's cold.
Curl up under those covers.
Well, once you get that deep sleep, next, make sure you get some sun. Winter days are usually darker, and lack of vitamin D reduces sleep time and lowers sleep efficiency. So try taking a midday walk or a break outside to get some of that nice sun exposure.
I like it.
Last up, watch the doctors. The real third tip is keep up with your exercise. A lot of people, we know this, we let our routines go because it's cold outside or maybe the holidays are disrupting our workout schedule. Studies show that people who continue exercise during the winter months fall asleep faster, they sleep better. Huge.
And the fourth tip, listen to what your wife says and do what she says.
Yes.